That extra half hour could be the difference between a child who gets picked up safely and one who wanders the street.
I was sitting right here, and you chose to eat lunch alone.
That is simply not true. I didn't see you.
All right, we're back with Schitts Creek, episode 1 of season 3. We're starting season 3 today. Something I'm loving about Schitts Creek so far, I feel like when the seasons start over or when there's a new season, it doesn't feel like gravitas like most shows where like something completely ends at season 1. Is just like a continuation, and I really like it. So let's hop into this one. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate the love, appreciate the patronage. Let's get it in.
This isn't funny. I have my first town hall meeting in an hour. Where is my portfolio?
Oh.
Why would I know where your portfolio is?
You were bedazzling it last night.
Excuse me? I haven't bedazzled anything since I was 22.
Oh?
You were dressed like a harlequin and you were gluing shiny jewels. Perhaps that was just a night terror.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, that's the guy from last season.
You were supposed to be at lunch. Why were you not at lunch?
David, stop acting like a disgruntled pelican. I came home from lunch because I realized I misplaced my portfolio.
So we're gonna look for it.
David,
oh
looking
my
for
God.
your mother's portfolio. Oh, okay.
Everybody's just home.
Welcome, Jake. I see David's made you feel right at home.
Okay, Dad.
In a couple of ways. They say he make you feel at home. Yeah. Oh man, Johnny would never ever not make any scene just 10 times funnier with his awkwardness as a father.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Alexis, this is Jake. We seem to have caught the boys in
An afternoon delight. Is that?
If you take half as much care of our son as you do your physique,
Okay.
David should be in very good hands.
Not your hands, but generally
Bye.
speaking.
I hope it was worth it.
I think you can take a step outside. You can step outside while this is happening. Let him change. Like a predator.
Why is she looking at him like she wants some too?
Step outside while this is happening. Let him change.
She kept eye contact too. Season 3, baby.
Okay, and so the last 4 digits on that credit card number are 6312.
Who are you?
Since you two are sharing an office, I thought you might want to get in on some of it.
Sharing an office? You've rented out my office space?
Since when?
And what business is this?
Antivirus. Guy's amazing.
And you'll know the software is working if you don't see any changes.
Wow. Big scam.
Now, my computer was riddled with viruses. And Cal, he fixed it over the phone. He didn't even look at my computer. That's how good he is.
So he's an idiot.
You know, obviously, I'd like to keep you both. But there's a cardboard box over there, you know, if you do feel like you want to, pack up your things.
Wow, Bob. 2 brain cells.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
He came to say hi to me.
I should probably head. I've got a ton of work to do, so.
Oh! Stevie is rubbing it in, dog. She is rubbing it in. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my days. Wow. Yeah, I said at the ending of our last episode that he's a hoe. But, saying someone is a hoe is, depending on where you're hearing it from, it's not always derogatory. He's a hoe. And, we accept it. At least, he wasn't sneakier about it. Like, they both kind of know. So, oh, Stevie.
We'll be in touch, all right?
Yeah. Good. Okay.
See, they're all aware.
What was that?
What was that? I don't know whether I want your sloppy seconds.
First of all, who says they're sloppy? And second, who's to say we're not getting his sloppy thirds? Who knows how many people he's got on the go at this point?
Okay, the story is still developing. It's still developing, so I might be off with my with my predictions.
Well, all I know is that someone is sloppy, and it's not me.
Well, hello, everyone. If we look to have given up on ourselves, how can we assure our constituents that we haven't given up on them as well?
Preach.
My answer starts by me saying...
So you two call each other?
Hello?
About what?
You're dressed the same.
Ah, never heard that one before.
Oh, he's joking.
Well, Alexis came home to a naked man in her bathroom.
Well, you're free to use the barn while on the way, you know, if you need some privacy. I was actually looking for someone to water the plants and check over the place, so...
Oh, well, thank you, Mutt. That actually might be good for me.
Sorry for this short interjection. Alexis, her character. So y'all know Black Mirror season 7 has been 7? Yeah. So I've been going back and watching some of the old episodes, and would you believe that I think episode 1, season 1 or season 2, I think the title of the episode was Joanne is Bad or something. And it's the same actress as that played Alexis. At the moment I saw it, I was like, oh my God. I didn't know I was so aware of her game before. You know, she acted the out of that episode. Pun intended for shit if you guys have seen that episode and you know what I'm talking about. But watching the Black Mirror, it came out so long ago that I'm seeing so many actors that I now have seen in other things. Like I May Destroy You, Ted Lasso, like different movies. It's kind of like watching The Wire and you see a lot of characters that you know now back then when they were younger. But I just thought I should share that watching that episode of the Black Mirror again and seeing Alexis, I was like, oh my goodness. It was freaking cool.
Parents are complaining that they're struggling to get off work early enough to pick up their kids. And so that's why we would like to extend the after-school daycare program by half an hour.
That's an idea we'll give some real thought to.
Spoken like a true politician.
For real.
That extra half hour could be the difference between a child who gets picked up safely and one who wanders the street. I assure you, Council will examine this issue thoroughly and carefully. Your children will be safe. That is a promise.
Amen. Preach. We need more of that.
You have whispers of maternal instinct. Isn't this issue important to you?
It's not a matter of importance, it's a matter of money.
Then find the money.
Oh, okay. Why don't I just tiptoe into my orchard of money trees?
Valid.
Okay, there must be some solution.
To the problem you just caused? I'm sure you'll figure something out. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to politics. Don't make promises.
It's funny, because I remember when our families used to vacation together, you were just little Amy.
I've always been Amy Grace.
Well, then just call me Johnny Michael.
It's been very fulfilling.
Yeah. Screamnastics. Screamnastics, I read that's a combination of gymnastics and...
Screaming?
Screaming?
Scream therapy, yes. And extreme juicing.
Ah, well, I'm a big juice fan myself.
Just so you know, Mr. Rose, most orange juices have frighteningly high sugar levels.
So, here's the important thing. I believe this town could be the perfect spot for your next franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, what we're discovering is that most rural communities just don't have the same interest in health or wellness.
Damn.
I love your enthusiasm, Mr. Rose. It's very screamnastic.
Well, this town is very screamnastic, Amy Grace.
Why don't we circle back in, I don't know, 6 months?
Yeah, it's done.
And my parents say hi, by the way. They were beside themselves when they found out what happened to you guys.
Well, we're okay. We're doing just fine. Thank you.
Anyway, you take care.
You too.
Damn. He was trying his hardest. Playboy. Let's get to the bottom of it.
Putting the last coat on it now. I think I'm getting a little high from the fumes.
Oh, that's nice.
We know that you're seeing both of us.
Okay, did you not know that?
No, we did not.
Hello?
Kissed us both on the mouth. We sort of pieced it together.
Listen, I don't want to cause any drama.
We don't want drama.
Who wants drama? Nobody.
Some clarity would have been nice.
Yes. Being forward.
I assumed you guys were cool with it.
Yeah, I don't think it's a matter of not being cool with it. I don't think that's not what this is. What this is a clarity thing.
So you are cool with it?
Yeah, I'm cool with
It
it.
would have been nice to know.
I'm not cool with it. I don't think that was ever the thing. So
I don't think anybody's not cool here.
Okay, cool.
They achieved 0 of their aim of coming here. Were they just mesmerized by him? But yeah, it would be nice for him to let them know terms of engagement before engagement. Yeah, I used to be a little prick too, where I later learned that before any form of engagement, details gotta be known to people, because then there's misunderstanding, then there's a lot of feelings hurt, and can build resentment with people you see. So you gotta be upfront and let them know that, hey, yeah, you have to be, just for the best, because the issue comes up if both of them are not cool with it. Then someone feels hurt and used. That maybe they thought this was an exclusive thing, but then you chopping lips with multiple people in the same room.
Well, hello again, you beautiful people. I would love to circle back to this matter of the extended daycare hours. Although I made some excellent points, in the interest of a fair and balanced discussion, I will now argue the other side of the issue.
Uh-oh.
One of my fondest memories from childhood were weekdays between 5:30 and 6 p.m. That was our time, and we would have fought anyone who dared try to take it away from us.
Okay.
So you're not extending the hours?
Do we really want Big Brother programming every waking minute of our children's lives?
So is that a yes or a no?
It's an absolutely.
Absolutely what?
Absolutely crucial. Absolutely crucial. Crucial that we approach, that we entertain every approach.
We'll think about it.
Good job. Which is funny, because she was accusing someone of sounding like a politician.
We just came by to pick up the keys for the barn.
The keys to this barn?
Yeah. Matt asked me to just pop by and keep an eye on the place while you were gone.
Oh?
Okay. This is just the first I'm hearing about it, which is fine. If I had known you were staying at our place, I would have cleaned the sheets for you guys.
Oh, no, we're not together.
You literally could not have said that any faster.
So Tennessee Mutt tells us that you guys are heading up the coast?
Yes.
Yeah, we're meeting some friends. We're going on a pine cone harvest.
Pine cone harvest?
That's not what he said.
Matt, you didn't tell me about...
Yeah, the pine cones. So we know roughly where we're going. Pretty sure the compass is broken, though.
Well, I think that it's better to just free fall into it.
Yes.
Yeah, but like I said, wouldn't hurt to bring a map. So, here's the keys, and take care of the place. Don't throw any parties.
Pinky swear.
We were going to hit the hot springs before the sun sets.
Oh, yeah, definitely want to get a soak in before you tackle the cones, which you must really be pining for by now.
Okay. Okay, well, safe travels.
Oh, God. This is awkward as hell.
I will not be watering those plants.
This is awkward as hell. Jesus.
Bob kicked me out of the garage so Cal could steal people's money.
I think you can handle this from here, so have a good night, Johnny.
Okay, thanks, guys.
I think you could use a nice cold shower.
Well, I need something.
He's not doing too good.
Alexis is a job. David's putting money in the coffers. You're on council and making the difference every day.
Aww.
I don't know if I'm looking after this family as well as I should be.
John, you're the only one holding this family together. That's the most important job of all. You're a good man, John Rose, and good men always win. Not at this exact moment, perhaps. You have an olive stain on your tie.
What's that?
But just because no one is currently seeing all the wonders of which you are capable does not mean that you are not one of the most talented people in this family.
Talk to him.
Well, thank you, Moira.
Has he thrown up yet?
Oh, go to bed.
Y'all know how much I love Moira and her Moira-ness. But when it always comes down to those moments of just giving pure heart, she's there 1,000%. Always. Always. And, you know, at this moment, John, someone says everyone call him Johnny and I call him John. But in this moment that John is feeling this way, and maybe there might be some sprinkle of his sense of like masculinity without being a provider, like she's legitimately like reminding him that like there are other ways that he shows up that is besides finances, which is amazing, like is the truth. And for him it's like very empowering, I'm sure. Because, yeah, there are other ways you can show up as a man that's not just, like, money. That I would argue is 50 times better than actually showing up with just money. Shout out to both of them, man. Moira always comes in clutch in moments like these.
On a scale of 1 to a Sao Paulo hangover, how are we feeling right now?
I wouldn't have gotten out of bed this morning.
Children, have some respect for your father's condition.
I'm feeling fine, Moira.
You don't look fine.
I'm fine.
Okay. All right.
If you're watching this and you've had a hangover before, explain to me what it feels like in very descriptive terms.
The menu.
Yeah, so, if we could somehow make it brighter in here.
Okay, you know what, kids? Stop it.
Okay, well, I will be right back with the toast, fruit, fish, and sauce.
Thanks.
Perfect.
Have you no empathy? Stop persecuting your father. We all know he's in a bad way.
No bad way, Moira. I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Well, I, for one, think we should celebrate your resilience. A toast!
A toast!
All right, you know what? I'm sitting at another table.
Mr. Levy. Cool episode. All right, episode 2.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing here.
He's here for Stevie.
David, is he here to...
Oh my God. I literally told him to never come back here while you people were home.
I don't think he's here for you.
Have fun, you two.
John. That was fun.
Yes, Twyla. I think I'll have the eggs.
Twyla, what happened?
Can I help you with those? Oh, no.
Oh, well, I can help. I can help with that, Twyla.
No. They say it's better to work through the pain.
No.
Who picked through my cake and only left the icing?
Who eats the icing?
What kind of barnyard were you raised in where you just eat someone else's food?
So you can share a boyfriend, but you can't share a piece of cake? When it comes to 3 people, David, there's always a favorite. It's just like how Mom likes you more.
That's not true, and please don't include Mom in an analogy about my relationship. Thank you.
David, lunch today?
No.
Oh, very well. I'll dine alone.
See?
Favorite.
See what?
Alexis seems to think you like me more.
Alexis, don't be ridiculous. It's exactly the kind of paranoia that makes me wary of spending time with you.
I was sitting right here, and you chose to eat lunch alone.
That is simply not true. I didn't see you.
Lying ass.
Alexis, I would be absolutely glee-ridden if you would have lunch with me.
She's lying.
No, I was gonna say, unless you could possibly take their order. I just need to cash out table 3.
Sure.
Hey, my guy, ain't you out of work right now? This could be your new gig, right?
I can do that. You know, it's funny, I said eggs, but I'm gonna be ready for lunch soon.
My boy's hinting at free food.
I believe I'm lunching with Alexis. It's kind of a mother-daughter thing.
Oh, a little bonding time.
Yes, and what's so wrong with that?
Is there something wrong with that?
If you're still there when we arrive, might we perhaps push our tables together?
Yeah, perhaps.
It's so interesting about Moira because I feel like she wants to, but is it that she's scared of that connection? You know, she wants to like invest in that relationship, but you can tell she doesn't just hate it for like, just because she hates it. There's something there.
I just thought you might need me, and I wanted to see if I needed to cancel this lunch that I have at the cafe with my mom.
No need. Have lunch with your mom.
Okay, cool. I totally don't mind, though, if you want me to stay.
I see what's going on.
It's just you've offered to work through lunch 3 times now, and most days I can barely get you to come back after lunch.
Thank you, Ted. No, everything's fine. It's just...
Thank you. Something I'm thinking about with Moira and Alexis with this episode. She's saying something about we don't spend enough time one-on-one, her and I. It just got me thinking about something. This is season 3, and I think the first 2 seasons, I can't remember any scene of or any episode dedicated to Moira and Alexis. Can you? So I'm thinking maybe this episode came as a result of the show creators being like, you know what? We haven't had both of them together, because we've always obviously seen Moira with Plenty with Johnny, Moira and David. That their collaboration is always dope, but I don't think we've gotten a lot of Moira and Alexis. So I think maybe in the meta sense, it was the creators being like, let's dedicate an episode to them to make up for this, because it's pretty cool. That's where my headcanon is. That's where it came from.
I will have a mixed green salad and some chicken.
Me too. Something in common already.
Salad's good, simple.
And I will get the dressing on the side, please.
You'll get your dressing on the salad like everyone else.
Okay, Pops.
I went to dinner with my family, and you had a romantic rendezvous with someone that we're both seeing.
Yeah, that.
Well, I'm fine with it.
Me too.
No, you're not.
I meant you.
Me.
I'm trying to warn you.
That you are going to be ending things with him, and I appreciate that, but message has been delivered.
You know what I think? I think they turned up the awkward meter in this season. Because season 3, episode 1 and 2 so far, the secondhand embarrassment has been off the charts. Off the charts. It's like, if I was some of these characters, I would literally dig myself into the ground to escape this freaking mass of awkwardness around us.
I was just doing squats, actually.
Stevie's like,
You've never wanted to spend time alone with me. There, I said it.
You never asked.
Bordeaux, the trip I planned for the 2 of us?
That was a wine tasting tour, and I was 7 years old.
Jesus.
It was as if you didn't want to be seen with me.
She was 7.
Well, did you ever wonder why?
To revel in my misery?
No, it's because you were always being recognized. Not now, like before.
Didn't you enjoy the warm glow that Mummy's spotlight cast upon you? I would have chosen to be alone with you and not out in public among the throngs of fans.
Don't remember throngs? I never meant for you to think that I didn't want to spend any time with you.
I hope it's not too late to make up for lost time.
What is your favorite season?
Beautiful.
Awards.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That just made me think of my mother and my sister. Because we were talking the other day, and my mom was like, she had her babies early with my dad. Well, early's 23. She was 23. They got married, I think, when she was 22. I just found this out the other day that my mom had my sister at 23, and it broke my mind. And as moms do, it came from a conversation of her advocating for me to start making some grandchildren. And I'm like, y'all know how those conversations go. But yeah, she was telling me how, like, if she's walking around with my sister now, that people think that they're sisters, you know, and how cool that is. And I was just saying that because from that conversation, especially after my sister had her baby 2 years ago, she said, like, she and my mom unlocked a different level in their relationship where, like, they're more friends, they're more like mother to mother. It's like a new vibe they unlocked. So, like, seeing Moira and Alexis have that conversation of, like, making up for lost times, I'm like, yeah, they could really unlock a really dope relationship between them. A sisterhood, if you will.
I'm meeting Jake.
To break up with him?
No. I thought you spoke to him on the phone before.
I did. He invited me here for dinner.
I knew it.
I think there's been a mix-up here. I don't think I should be here for this.
Oh, no. I think it's very important that you're here for this.
Okay, here for what?
Well, good evening, David, Stevie. I take it we'll be dining together as a group tonight, or will you be taking turns?
Yo, this episode is too good, man. It's like all these different storylines going on, but the through line is Johnny being the waitress. It's perfection. My boy said, are we dining together or are we taking turns? Oh,
First of all, what are you doing here? And second, we're gonna need a minute.
Yeah, sure. Take your time.
I think we all need to be in this together. Now, you've both been with each other and you've both been with me. Let's all be with us.
Cringe, bro.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Stevie, we talked about this.
You talked about this?
Read the room, my
I
guy.
think maybe I misread the situation here.
Yeah.
That's a pretty accurate realization.
Might have done.
Okay, maybe it's best we all just take a step back from this.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe that's the best thing to do. All right.
I don't know where to put my finger on it. He seems like a sweet guy, but like there's just something off. Like him making some different assumptions, not asking questions to clarify. I don't even know if there's like a sprinkle of like low-key manipulation in it because he knows how breathtaking he is to them, so he low-key plays into that. But let me know in the comments what you think. But there's just something off about him where it's like, especially with matters of the heart that are serious like this, he's very like kumbaya about it. I don't know if that elaborated it properly, but let me know. And it's awkward, it's cringes. Low-key though, like, bro.
Here you go, Mr. Rose. This is your share of the tips.
Exactly.
Can't take any money?
I insist. You earned it.
Well, I have to admit I haven't worked this hard in a long time.
I'm glad to hear it.
Cheers.
Although the things some of these customers can put you through.
Bruh.
Trying to tell you how they want their food cooked?
I've experienced a bit of that myself.
From you and your family.
Yeah. You know, I think maybe you should keep my share of the tips.
That's not necessary, Mr. Rose.
Now just think of it as a little reparation pay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that doesn't even begin to cover it.
She's not playing. Oh man, this show is man, I've been winning big, man, when it comes to you guys' recommendations, especially the patrons and yeah, folks on YouTube too, because there's a larger number on YouTube. But I would never forget the first time I did a comedy show. That was like Ted Lasso way back in the day. And I was so reluctant to do it because like comedy is not my favorite genre, especially a lot of the ones I've seen. It just end up not being funny and just like low-key cringy. But someone sponsored a Ted Lasso season 1 reaction, and you know, I did it and I freaking loved it, you know, because it was genuine, but it was funny, but it was heartfelt. I think that's my favorite kind of comedy, where it's not just about goofy haha and jokes, but like you're emotionally invested, like you're laughing, but the show can also make you cry, and like it's touching on like serious issues and have something to actually say rather than just let these people laugh. I mean, those kind of comedies are valid as well, you feel me? But I did Ted Lasso, then there was like The Good Place, then Fleabag, then Dairy Girls, come on, then Schitts Creek. Like, I don't think I missed any. Oh yeah, we just started like Our Flag Means Death. So like these shows, just the best, bro. Just So good. I mean, me normally I like more drama-oriented shows. Heavy drama, psychological thriller, yes. I mean, we watched Hannibal. We ate that up, pun intended. But yeah, Schitt's Creek is just, it's too funny, man. I can't get enough.